Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Throwdown. It's June 13th. That's Mighty Max Fury. This is Luke the Big Dog Williams. I'm Caleb Black. Butterfinger. And we are talking the wreck of the week. Last week we recommended the Okada Omega series from NJPW. It is regaled as the greatest wrestling match of the modern age, at least. I won't say ever, but it's worth the watch. High intensity.
The whole series was great.
And the thing that's very cool in Japan, the way their feuds were booked, was that each of those matches happened 6 months apart.
Yeah.
They touched, and then they went away. And they touched again, and they went away. And then they culminated in the ending match.
You know what those matches were missing?
What's that?
Shamrock's ecstasy.
Shamrock's giant
touched a whole lot more.
Check out those matches if you haven't. This week's wreck of the week.
There you go.
Say that 5 times fast.
There you go.
Is one of my personal favorites because, as I have not been ashamed to admit, I'm a giant FTR fan. So we are going Take Over Toronto 2016, The Revival versus DIY, which is the Good Lord, which is the tag team of Ciampa and Johnny Gargano.
Yes.
They won Match of the Year with this match. It was a 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT Tag Team titles. It was a roller coaster from start to finish.
Yes.
Was without a doubt completely worthy of having won Match of the Year that year. Was so good. If you love tag team wrestling, watch this match.
The dynamic between the four guys is incredible, considering that the Revival were built performance guys.
Yep.
And Gargano and Ciampa were indie guys.
Yep.
So to see those two mesh so well together was kind of unheard of.
Yeah.
Because, WWE's used to, you have to wrestle this style. You have to wrestle
and
this
4 years ago.
And Ciampa and Gargano were just like, yeah, we can do that.
And 4 years ago, they were, I think all of them except for maybe Dax Harwood would have been in their later 20s.
Right.
So they didn't quite have that. There's not really a hump once you hit 30 in wrestling, but we all know what it feels like to hit 30 in wrestling. Man, it's just such a good match from start to finish, bell to bell.
It was before Ciampa found his family of Wolverines for his beard.
Before the sparrows started making the nest. That's the wreck of the week. Let us know what you think down below of the recommendations last week of Okada and Omega, and of course the TakeOver 2016 Toronto Revival DIY match. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment down below.
Also, last episode
of the Bull Bronson Chronicles.
The Bull Bronson episode is next.
Is coming up right after this. So if you want to hear that last conclusion, that last interview, make sure you tune in, find the playlist. We'll share the playlist on the Facebook, which is facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. Email us at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, leave us a comment down below, and as always, our lines are always open. If you need somebody to talk to, if you need support, or if you just want to shoot the shit about wrestling and nothing else.
Shamrock's Nipples.
If you want to talk to me about Shamrock's Nipples, or whatever you need, whatever's going on in your life, don't forget, Pro Wrestling Throwdown's with you. We are always with you. Stand together. Take care, and we'll see you next week.